This is called the pile. After one insult too many in the courtroom, the defendant removed a smuggled pistol, and the public defender, a brave and selfless man, jumped on top of him. And then the defendant's brother jumped on top of the public defender and tried to wrench him off. And then someone else from the prosecution jumped on too, trying to stop the brother, trying to stop the public defender, trying to stop the shooter. It all happened very, very quickly, mere seconds, and then, sure enough, there was another on top, some oblivious juror who seemed to believe four men grabbing at each other must be a game, and then another! Who saw five men on the floor like that and called it obscene before jumping on to break it up, and then another! Who feared a mob was forming, and then another! Who was making his first citizen's arrest, and then another! Who wanted the one on the bottom fucking dead, whoever the hell he was, and then another! Who recognized the resale value of that buried pistol, and then another! Who figured 10 men together like that means paperwork anyway, so why not? And then another! His lucky number was 12, and then another! He was tired of always transcribing and never being involved, and then another! Because 13's bad luck, and then another! Who wondered if maybe he'd missed a rugby game when he was in the bathroom, and then another! Who always hated being picked last in kickball, and then another! Who missed his many brothers, and then another! Who had been suicidal for some time but could never really finish the note, and then another! Who'd been after workman's comp for some time, and then another! Whose training instinct said there's got to be a bomb under there and it really takes 20 bodies to cover the blast properly, and then another! Who shouted blackjack when he pounced, and then another! Who never passed up even the most absurd business opportunities, and then another! Because there might be a reward, and then another! Who simply could not help himself, and then another! Who did everything for the people, and her estranged father, who always said the state comes first, and then another! Who got carried away with women's lib, and then another! Who wanted to be the plaintiff in a sexual harassment suit, and then another! Who believed orders are orders, goddammit, even if you don't hear them, and then another! Who was protecting his supervisor's weak spine at all costs, and then another! That was my bad. Another! Who was that man's secret lover, and then who did not want to be caught looking stupid like I just was, and then whose hatred of being a follower was only surpassed by his desire to understand every and all points of view, and then who never wanted to be caught on the wrong side of a revolution again, and then who was agoraphobic, and then who loved social experiments, and then whose doctor told him that only human contact could possibly cure his analgesia, and then because 38 Swedes tried something very similar in the Guinness Book, and goddammit, I want a fucking record of my own, and then who thought that he could touch the ceiling and even the bailiff just to be sure that we all stayed put until the authorities arrived. Really, officer, there are so many ways to end up in a pile.